Alrighty, let's see how it goes. Sweet guys, so let me give you a little spot guide for Atins. So first of all, how's the wind? Well, the wind is typically 15 to 25 knots, but it comes over these undulating dunes, which makes it a little bit gusty, but don't worry, it's not horrible. So I recommend taking a 10 and 13.5 XR7. Some days you should be pretty well powered on your 10, other days you're gonna be glad you have your 13.5. So when's the season? Well, the rain falls in Brazil from January to June, and then when the rainy season stops and the lagoons are really nice and full and the windy season has started, you're going to be getting prime conditions. So that's from about July to September. Come September, October, the water is evaporating from the lagoons and you're not going to have as many kiting options. So yeah, I recommend hitting that spot between July and September. So how do you get there? Well, the best way to get there is by either flying into São Luís Airport and then going to Barrinhas, or by driving into Barrinhas. Then from Barrinhas, you take a speedboat to Atins, and that takes about 1 hour, and it is super duper beautiful. Such a spectacular speedboat mission, I've got to say. So you'll spend your nights in Atins and then you'll spend your days kiting in the beautiful nature reserve known as Lençóis Maranhenses. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but you can just call it Lençóis. So that's the nature reserve with these beautiful dunes, lagoons, and spectacular wildlife. So what does it cost? Well, it's about $50 per night for a room for 2 with breakfast, and that's a pretty basic room. The speedboat is $140 for 2 people. And you need to take 4x4s in from Atins to the nature reserve every day because you can't stay in the nature reserve. And those were pretty pricey. I can't remember what they cost exactly, but I remember them being pretty expensive. So if you want to save costs and have a good time, I recommend hitting Atins with a sick group of friends. So what's special about it? Well, Lençóis is super beautiful. The kiting itself is pretty average, but the beauty totally makes up for it. So Atins is this charming little town with great restaurants and sometimes even spectacular live music. We saw some bands play that I gotta say I really loved. So what local facilities are there? So there are some basic shops in Atins and you can get decent cellular coverage, but if you're looking for anything special or anything from a pharmacy or whatever, I recommend bringing that in from Barrinhas before you hop on the speedboat because there's not that much in Atins. If you're a remote worker like me, you're probably wondering how's the internet? So the internet was pretty good actually. I was able to work and have Zoom calls, and that was when we were staying at Rico Atins, which by the way is a really cool little posada or hotel, and the staff was super friendly, so I recommend staying over there. And if you're into photography, you're gonna absolutely love it because the scenery is spectacular. So Atins was a vibe and I'm really glad that I checked it out, but I won't be going back there because it's hard to reach and I prefer nuking wind or super good barrels. I'm super looking forward to some good Indo barrels next year when I go on a surf trip. But that's a separate note. So yeah, we went up there because Jasmine wanted to check it out, and I'm glad we checked it out. You should too, and at least check it out once. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to my channel to catch more videos, how-tos, vlogs, spot guides, all that good stuff. And if you got any questions or anything cool to say, drop that in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a like, ring that bell to subscribe, and you can hit this thing to subscribe, or you can watch another video. I made another one for you and I think you're gonna love it. Hit that one over here. Muchos besos. Adios.